Hey guys, what's up? Elite Drago here today. Just coming up with an updated deck profile here for dinos. There are some things that I added in, and there are some things that I took out. And you'll see as I get into the video here. So yeah, I'm just going to hop right into it. Alrighty. Alright, so first up, I have my... still got my 3 Ultimate Conductor Tyrannos. No changes there as of yet. Really nothing to explain there. If you wanted a detailed explanation on what he does, just go back to the first video on the channel. Because the first video that I did ever on the channel was my Dino Deck deck profile for the current format. But this is just an updated version of it because I did make some changes to it. So I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on with this deck here. Alright, so next up, still got the 3 Soul Eating Oviraptors. Nothing really to explain there. He's just your searcher of the deck. You normal summon him, and then you just search what you need from your deck to your hand, or you can send it to the graveyard. Next up, still run the 3 babies, Babysaurus. Really self-explanatory. He is searcher of the deck. Yet again, not a searcher. This deck likes to search a lot, so that's why I also run the Call by the Grave in the deck, so my searches go uninterrupted, along with the Miscellaneousaurus as well for my dinos on the field. I did increase my Petite Pteranodon from 1 to 2. And he is just a searcher, and it's a little bit more valuable now because of the Master Rule 5 or Master Rule 4, whichever one it is. I'm still a little bit confused on how that works, because I still hear some people say that it's actually Master Rule 4, because the other Master Rule, I guess, really didn't count or something. I don't know. So just let me know in the comments below if it's actually Master Rule 4 or 5. So I don't know. So yep, Miscellaneousaurus, still got that at 3, and there's no way I'm taking it down any less than that. So yep, nothing really to explain there. He is your protection of the deck for when your monster's on the field, so you can just combo off freely. I still do run the 2 Doggeran, just to, like I said in every video, guys, I love being a troll. I love being a troll. So if you have a monster on the field that can't be destroyed by a card effect or be targeted, I'm just going to tribute that guy and get him out of here. I did increase my Overtext Quatless to 2 because of the new match rule. Yet again, don't know if it's match rule 4 or 5, but it does let you summon from your extra deck a little more freely. It lets you flood a little more freely, so I figured that, hey, I might as well increase my flooding power, just so I could do a little bit more things without no restriction. Did increase the Tyranno Affinity, like I did say in my first video for the Dino Deck profile. I did want to increase him from 1 to 2, and I did just that. I do love the whole out-of-play aspect of the deck, because with a Miscellaneousaurus, you really can kind of like abuse that in a way. So yeah, with Miscellaneousaurus, you can just banish her or him, whichever gender it is. You can banish this guy here, and however many levels or stars that you need. So you could do up to 8, banish 8 and summon a level 8. And then at that point, he could be 8,000 because he gains 1,000 for each one that's out of play. Each dinosaur type monster is out of play. So I really love just taking advantage of like certain mechanics of the deck itself. Okay, moving on. I do run the one Drac Elio. just for my synchros, and also to be able to summon him off of Hyper Fiber Axe. And I'll get into that what he does later on if you guys don't, or if you guys aren't familiar with what Hyper Fiber Axe does. So later in the video, I'll just explain that in more detail for you. Another one I do run the Giant Rex. Nothing really to explain there. He is just, when he's banished, he comes back to the field, and he gains 200 attack for each out of play dinosaur type monster. But the only downside with him, he cannot attack directly. Last one of my Pankotrops. It really helps me out, especially first turn when I don't have anything on the field, especially summon him out. And then, start doing my combos. And then, of course, my opponent's turn, if they try to do something that I don't want them to do, I just tribute him and just pop that card. A little bit of a change I did make to the deck. I do run 2 Manju in the deck. Yet again, just to take full advantage of the out-of-play aspect of the deck. And, yeah, I know my friend Utaku, because that's his channel, Utaku. Yeah, he also plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And I know that he loves to run out of play. But I mean, if you wanted to go check out his channel is basically based off of kind of like anime review. He's not like watching anime. He's just like talking about it, like the ratings and like what he thinks about the anime as a whole, if it's worth watching or not. So yeah, go check him out. His name is Utaku. It's kind of like Utaku, but it's Utaku. And if you guys aren't sure how to spell that, I will get the correct spelling and possibly put that link to his channel in the description below. So it would really help if you could go over there and see what he's got for you. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep chucking along here. I still do run to the of the Supreme Shining. Not really going to go into detail with him. I did explain it in my first video. I mean, basically what he does is if a monster is in the extra deck zone, and you can special summon this, and then target that face-up guy that's in the extra deck zone, and basically just equip it to him. So, basically what he does. He kind of just like a snatch and steal, but monster form. Going into my True Kings, do run the 1 Disaster. Mainly just use him to pop the babies in your hand, and then just start banishing stuff from the extra deck. I do run 3 Vanisher. Literally just for spell tribe card banishment, so that your opponent can't reuse any of those spell and trap cards, because especially nowadays there are a lot of spell and trap cards that can just literally recur themselves from the graveyard either to your hand or right back to the field, and then you can also still activate them the same turn. It's like, what the heck? So I do run that, and hopefully this will help in the future against those type of cards, because they can be pretty annoying. Alright, so moving on to my spells, I do still run the 3 Fossil Dig. For level 6 or lower dinosaur type monsters, you can search them to your hand. Nothing really else need to be said there. The 1 Terraforming, to search your field spells. Do run the 1 Diagram, kind of wish this guy was back to 2. Basically just to pop, either baby in your hand, whatever you got in your hand, to search one of your True Kings from your deck to your hand. Because Diagram is on 1, I am forced to run Lost World at 3. Not saying I don't like Lost World, but I do prefer the Diagram build over the Lost World build. So I just do that just so that, when that's all used up, the Diagram, or if it gets destroyed, I still have other field spells that I can make plays with. I still do run 3, Called by the Grave. Again, like I said, so I don't get ash when I'm searching for stuff. And then I use the miscellaneous storage just so that none of my other effects on the field can be interrupted. 2 double evolution pill, basically just for the Overtext Quatless. And yet again, I still do need the newer support that came out a little while ago, and for that reason, I did order 3 boxes of the Eternity Code. Oh my God, I can't speak today. Eternity Code. Yeah, so the guy that I need, he actually comes in that pack, and I am doing an unboxing at some point this week. It'll probably be either the 18th or the 19th. I believe that is Tuesday or Wednesday, because that's at least what it says that I'm actually going to be getting my shipment in. And it's going to be a 3-box opening, so 3 full boxes, 24 packs per box, unboxing. So there's going to be 3-box opening there, and I really hope that I get this guy, and hopefully you guys also enjoyed that video too. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I still do run the 2 Pot of Extravagance. In this build, I probably will be using the Extra Deck a lot more. So really, my odds of using this is probably about 50-50, depending on, yet again, depending on the situation. If I feel like I don't need to go into the Extra Deck, and I probably won't, then I will be utilizing this a lot more. But for that reason, I did add in another card just in case this card kind of becomes dead in a way. So yeah. So I did reduce my Lightning Storm from 3 to 2 because I did add in a new card into the deck for spells. And I also did reduce my Dark Ruler No More from 3 to 2. Just because I needed to make room for a new card that I added into the deck. And then for the new card that I added into the deck, I run 3 Curse. And literally what this does is that since I do run level 9s for under True Kings, I can send the True King from my hand or face up, well, not even True King, just a level 9 from my face up field or my hand to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. And it is a hard once per turn because it does say that you can only use the effect of Curse once per turn. Alright, so moving right on to the extra deck. I do run 1 Boris Sword Dragon. Not really going to go into detail. I did explain in the first video, like I said before. Just going to keep on moving. Borderload Dragon. For heavy combos. New guy in the deck, Hyperfiberax. What he does is that when he is link summoned, you can special summon a level 3 level tuner directly from your deck to the field, and then you can also banish him to summon a synchro tuner from your extra deck to the field. And it does treat it as a synchro summon, so it's basically saying ignoring summoning conditions. So there you go. It just helps you, like, go into other combos that you need to get into. So I do run the 2 True King of all calamities, and I actually really like this guy right now because I did add in Bahamut Shark in the deck, and I don't run any water attributes in the deck, but with him I can actually change all that. So I can just detach 1, declare water, and everything on my field becomes water. If I happen to have 2 level 4s on my field, and because their attribute just became water, I can overlay for my Bahamut. Yep. And it kind of helps too with if I need to summon certain True Kings, I can use my opponent's monsters as the monsters I'm destroying, like I control them. So like I said, I do run the 1 Bahamut Shark. Basically just so that I can summon out the Totally Awesome. I do run Totally Awesome. Yeah, and nothing more to say about him. I do run one of each of the Dolka and Lagia. What's wrong with me today, guys? I'm just having like brain farts all over the place. Basically, he is for the Dolka is for monster effects, and this is basically for summon and spawn traps. I did have to reduce my Abyss Dweller down to 1 because I had to make room for other things, and the Lagia and Dolka I did have to reduce them down to 1 each as well. Because in my first video, I believe I did run them both at 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. And like I said, I had to make room for other things. So totally awesome. You just summon him off of the Bahamut Shark. Basically, he's one of your another negations. Just help negate stuff. I do run one Trish. Basically, just to help go into all calamities. And the bonus is I get to banish stuff when he's synchro summoned. I do run the one high speed Chambara high speed Roy Chambara. Sorry guys, my God. It's like I'm illiterate. I forget how to read sometimes. High speed Roy Chambara. Basically just for OTKs. And last extra deck monster of the deck, I do run Formula Synchron, just basically to utilize the Hyper Fiber Axe effect. And of course, since it counts as a synchro summon when he is synchro summoned, you get to draw a card. So there you go. So yep, that is literally my deck. And like I say every single time, and you know it's about me, guys. I say it every single time. I'm going to go back to the real world and try to live life the best I can. And with that said, guys, I will see you on the next one.